Hi guys, this is Jack Foley from howtoovercomedepressionnow.net, and just back with another insightful video about anxiety. I think anxiety is very closely associated with fear. So the title of this video is How to Overcome Anxiety and Fear. First of all, fear is something that is false. Okay, fear stands for false evidence appearing real, and it's false because you feel anxious because you haven't experienced this situation before in your life, or you haven't confronted this situation before in your life. There's a very good acronym for life, and it says that, whatever gets control of your life wins. It's either going to be your desires, what you want, or your fears, what you don't want. And whichever one you think about is going to get control of your life. So if you constantly think about your fears, ultimately you're not confronting them, and you basically are letting them control you. If you were always thinking about what you want, which is what you should do, well, then you're always becoming the person that you want to be, because you are thinking about what you want, and as you think, so shall you be. So how do we overcome anxiousness and fear? There's only one word. There's only one word, and it's action. It's the only way you can do this. And I know that sometimes it can be very hard to act and very hard to confront your fears. But I know one thing: your self-esteem is based upon how much you can confront your fears. And your subconscious mind knows. And the difference here is between your subconscious mind and your conscious mind is your subconscious mind is totally neutral. It's like a recording device that monitors your thoughts, your actions, your behaviors daily, every second, every minute. And I know that your subconscious knows when you're not being yourself. Okay? And behaving, how you behave in times of fear, whether it's feeling anxious or feeling afraid or feeling depressed, that is not the real you. And what happens is your subconscious mind knows that you're not behaving in a way aligned to who you really are, so automatically it lowers your self-esteem. And what is your self-esteem? Your self-esteem is when you look in the mirror, are you becoming, on a daily, hourly, weekly, monthly basis, whatever, are you becoming the person that you should be? They say the secret to life is to know thyself. So true, so true. And to know thyself means that in every moment you do what you know you should do, not what your fears should make you do or should make you not do, not what your friends should make you do, not what situations or circumstance should make you do. You should do always what you and you alone should do in that moment. And when you operate from a place like this, i.e. your desires, your self-esteem goes up and up. Okay? So there is only one way to conquer anxiousness and fears, and it's to act. You must confront them. There's no way around it, otherwise they will dominate you. I think with fears that they become a life of their own if you don't confront them. And this is how people get stuck in year-long depressions, is because they don't confront themselves, and they don't confront their fears, and then once you don't do it once, it's like a dynamo effect, and you find it very hard the next time and very hard the next time, and consequently, once you confront them, it becomes much easier over time. And this is definitely a symbol, an example of how the world works. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. The people with strong mentalities, as they go through their life, their mentality and their mental toughness gets stronger. Why? Because all the time they're confronting their fears, all the time they're listening to their desires, and taking efficient action every day towards their desires. Conversely, people who suffer from depression really get bogged down in detail and bogged down in inaction, and they get worse over time. So be very careful of this law. Okay, it's like a law of discipline, that if you can discipline yourself to be who you're supposed to be, your self-esteem will go up. Your self-esteem will go up. Okay, don't go the other way. Okay, don't go the other way. As I said, fears are false, and it is something false that is holding you hostage when you are not taking action, not confronting your fears. So I hope you got some good value from this. And remember, anxiousness and fear, you just need to confront them. What is making you anxious and what is making you afraid? There is always a reason. And really mentally tough people, they turn this into a game. And when they're afraid to do something, it actually motivates them. It's actually a signal that they need to step up, that they need to act. And if they don't act in that moment, well, then they're not being true to themselves. So there is never another option with really mentally tough people. So strive to be like that, and I promise you, your self-esteem and self-confidence will start soaring, and you'll get out of this depression or this period of anxiousness and fear very quickly. Leave a comment below and I'll keep you updated on my blog, How to Overcome Depression Now.net.